Good morning. Today we will discuss regarding rolling defects. There are two types of defects which can be observed in rolled products. So first is surface defects and second internal structural defects. So there are main category of rolling defects. So first it is a surface defect. These defects include defects such as scale, rust, scratches, cracks, pits, etc. These defects occur due to the impurities and inclusions in the original cast material and other conditions related to material preparation and rolling operation. So this is regarding the surface defect. Then second category of the rolling defects is internal structural defects. So structural defects are more important rolling defects, some of which are difficult to remedy. So these defects are wavy edges, zipper cracks, edge cracks, center split, alligatoring, folds, and laminations. Now we will see the first internal structural defect. It is a wavy edges. So wavy edges can be caused because of the elastic deflection of the rolls due to the rolling force acting on them. So defect of wavy edges occur due to bending of rolls. Due to deflection of rolls, the edges of the job get compressed more than the central portion. You can see in a diagram. So the first diagram that you can see, there is a bending of rolls. So due to that deflection of the rolls, the edges of the job get compressed more than the central portion. So the edges are thinner than central portion, giving a sheet a crown. So you can see in a diagram A. So there is a deflection of rolls. So edges will be compressed more than the central portion. Since the reduction in thickness is converted into increase in length of the strip. So due to that, the strip elongates more at the edges relative to the center. However, the material it is continuous, and to maintain that continuity, strains within the material that will adjust. There are compressive strains on the edges and tensile strains at the center. You can see in a diagram B. So there are the compressive strains at the edges and tensile strains at the center. So because the edges are restricted from expanding in longitudinal direction, edges are formed. So you can see in a diagram C the AV edges, because the edges are restricted from expanding in longitudinal direction. So due to that, the AV edges are formed, that you can see in a diagram C. So this also next defect, that is a zipper crack. You can see at the bottom of the diagram, that is diagram D, zipper cracks. So this defect also occur due to bending of rolls. Due to strain distribution, it might lead to cracks in the center of the sheet. So the zipper cracks that will be in the center and later causes the wavy edges. Now about two defects that can be overcome or remedy to overcome about two defects. To avoid about two defects, provide a camber to the rolls. You can see in a diagram. So in a diagram A, there is a deflection of the rolls, and in a diagram B, there is a remedy to overcome above two defects like wavy edges and zipper cracks. It means diameter of the rolls is made slightly larger at the center than at the edges. So To avoid this problem, grind the rolls so that their diameter at the center that will be slightly larger than at the edges. So after applying load, rolls will be straight and will provide uniform gap. So you can see in a diagram. So above the uh, top portion of the component and bottom portion of the component, the rolls become straight. So that is the remedy to overcome wavy edges and zipper cracks. The next defect is edge cracks or rounding of edges, edge crack and center split. Now, due to inward shear or frictional forces, there is a tendency for the lateral spread. Lateral spread means in the transverse direction to the rolling direction. This outward lateral spread is opposed by the inward shear or frictional forces. So due to this, lateral spread near the center of the sheet will be less than the edges of the sheet. So there is lateral spread, it is less at the center of the sheet, and at the edges of the sheet that will be more. Hence, decrease in thickness near the center of the sheet will be converted into increase in length, and increase in length at the edges will be less than the center of the sheet. So due to that, there is a rounding of sheet. So the sheet that will be elongates more at the center than the edges of the sheet. So due to that, there is a rounding of the sheet that you can observe in diagram A. So these defects are caused due to non-homogeneous plastic deformation of metal across the width. As the workpiece passes through the rolls under the rolling pressure, its height decreases while its length increases. So some lateral spread, that is increase in width, also takes place. However, the lateral spread is more towards the edges than the center, as there is a little resistance to lateral spread towards the edges. In the central, lateral spread is resisted by the friction and the adjacent layer of the material. Hence, decrease in lateral spread in the central portion of work material results in greater increase in length in this region as compared to edges. So edges that will be elongates more at the center than the edges or the edges of the component. So you can observe, due to that, there is a rounding of the sheet that is shown in a figure A. Then next, that is a B, that is a edge crack. However, due to continuity of the material elements, the element near the edges will be under tension, and the elements near the center will be under compression. Such a situation can lead the edge cracks. So you can observe in a diagram B, there is a cracking of the edges because the elements near the edges will be under tension and the elements near the center will be under compression. So due to tension, the edges that will get cracked. And diagram C indicates the center split. If conditions are very severe, the sheet might split along the center. It is called center split. So this is a edge crack due to non-uniform deformation of metal across the width. The lateral spread is more prominent towards the edges, which will cause the edge cracks. Next defect is alligatoring. So these defects occur due to inhomogeneous deformation of the material during rolling. The top and bottom surface of the rolled part expands less compared to the middle portion of the part. So the middle portion will tear. So due to the defect in the original cast material, also reason for the alligatoring. So you can see So rolling a reduction in a height with consequent increase in length, but due to friction present at the interface of the rolls and upper and lower surfaces of work material, the elongation on the top and bottom surfaces is less than the material located at the center of thickness of the workpiece. So if conditions become severe, it may cause a defect called alligatoring, that is, rupture of material along the length into an upper half and the lower half, resembling the open mouth of an alligator. So this defect that is shown in a diagram. Next is folds. So this defect can encountered during plate rolling if the reduction per pass is very small. So that is called a folds. There is a folding of the sheet or the plates. Then laminations. So laminations means layers. If the ingot is not sound and has a piping or blowholes, and during rolling they do not get completely welded or completely mixed, that is, or for example, if the piping has got oxidized material or non-metallic inclusions, it will not get welded. It will cause a defect called laminations. Very often in the ingot there are non-metallic inclusions. During rolling they will get lengthened along with sound material, so this may cause laminations. These defects can only be remedied by discarding the portion of the ingot where piping and other defects are present and selecting only good metal portion for rolling. So this is regarding the rolling defects and its remedies. Thank you.